Hey, Tony Gaskins here. I forgot to turn on my mic last video I shot. So y'all forgive the echo or what have you, what's going on. And remember TonyGaskAcademy.com. I did a 70% off. The code was Good Friday. I still ain't logged in there to get it done. I mean to take it down, to end it, but I don't know if it actually had a end it automatically. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me see. I was talking to Caleb. We gonna film today, Lord willing. And Caleb got him a dog. I'm thinking about getting me a dog for the office. Can dog live in the office? Just like I'll be here if I'm here every day. Just like or the dog gonna have anxiety. But maybe I can live at the house. But we got a dog at the house. I don't want the dog I want might be the ate the dog we got at the house. I want me one of them real dogs. We got a little Morky, but I want to tell you this because seeing some ladies that was upset about the rigmarole, the games, the roller coaster, the up and down of relationships and what some of the stuff men do. And one of the things that you got to be mindful of is that men and women test each other. They might not call it a test. They might not realize that they're testing, but men and women test each other. So if a woman says out loud, "Oh, my head hurting so bad. My head is hurting." That's a test to see if the man is going to show empathy, because the man can't heal her headache. He can't touch her head and it go away. He not Jesus. He don't have healing power. But she expressing that because she want that release. And if the man says nothing, she gonna take offense to that. If the man don't try to offer no help, no support, she's gonna take offense to that. And so what I want you to realize and understand is that that is a real thing. I see so many women say, and I'm sure men say the same thing, just not to me. They be like, Tony, that's too much. Like, I'm not going through that. I'd rather just stay single. No, you wouldn't. And no, it's not too much. That is a part of a relationship. A part of a relationship is going to be rifts and disagreements because we are not going to win every spiritual battle mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So it's gonna cause rifts. It's gonna cause some dissension in the relationship. And you got to know that and you got to be ready for that. And what you have to do is you have to be committed to emotional intelligence. If you are emotionally intelligent, none of what your partner does is going to break you, destroy you, run you off. None of what they do if you're emotionally intelligent. Now, when I say none of what they do, I'm not talking about like physical abuse, verbal abuse, like emotional abuse. I'm not talking about the things that are like you come home and they in the bed with somebody else. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about their mood swings, their distance, their lack of communication, their communication style, their messiness around the house or their tidiness around the house, their personality type, anal retentive, OCD, free for all, free spirited, whatever it is, it's not going to destroy you if you are in a place to where you realize and you understand that, hey, this gonna happen. Like, this is a part of it. This come with it. And I see it all. I see it all the time. I remember a long time ago, me and my wife, we was young, we was dating, and we could have been married. I mean, we was in the mall, and we walking through the mall, and I would always get her something out the mall. Like I'm a giver and whatever. I would always get her something. I sent her $500 yesterday, and today we're trying to book a massage. Like I'm always trying to do something. That's just my nature, my personality. I've been like that my whole life, and I do it for everybody I know. And some people are just not used to that. So I'm dealing with, some people right now who I've been a blessing to, and now they coming for more and more and more and more and more, not realizing like, hey, I did this out of the kindness of my heart. Don't take kindness for weakness. And so I take and we walking through the mall. We probably was early 20s, could be mid 20s. And we go to this store. We leave without getting anything. We go to this next store. We leave without getting anything. We go to the next store. We leave without getting anything. And after probably about the third time, my wife, she says to me, "You don't love me anymore." And it was just kind of, it was like joking, but also serious. And it was hilarious to me because I knew she was testing me. She was, "Oh, I really like this. Oh, I really like this. I said, oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Yeah. Okay." And because any other time I would always get it. And so when I did that, and it was like I was passing the test, but in her mind, I'm failing the test. And so she said that to me. And so I had to learn about that. I had to learn. And then, but what would happen, and the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because I'm in an 18-year successful, happy, loving marriage. So I'm giving you real life lessons from a real relationship. Don't feel like I'm asking you for your opinion on my relationship or for you to comment on my relationship, because you will be blocked. I'm in the seat. Okay, I know what I got and what I don't have. So don't take the liberty of me using my relationship as an example to teach for you to miss the point and think this is about me and not about you. This to help you. Thank you. Touch your nose. So she, I really like this. I really like this. So I passed the test. Now I'm failing it for her now. I'm passing it for me. And say, "You don't love me anymore." I said, "What you mean?" It's like, "You don't love me." I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "We walking through the mall. What are you talking about?" So now I was able to flip it on her. Like, yeah, you see how crazy this sound? You say I don't love you because I ain't buying you nothing. And so the same thing, men and women do these same things, these same little tests. Like it might be times to where a man, to where I might be like, "Hey, baby, I want my little son." And I might know she getting ready to go. But that's a test to see like, oh, will you sacrifice for me? Will you put me before something else? And it's like that's not a realistic thing. Like, okay, if she got to go, I can't get mad about that. But here we never been in a relationship. We, 19 and 21 when we met. We were 19 and 21. So it's like we know nothing about that, but this is just humans being humans, because what are we as humans? On average, we selfish. So yes, it's like, duh, we know that's not healthy. Duh, we know you're not supposed to do that. Like, yeah, in our grown big age, we able to look and say, "Hey, you ain't supposed to do that. That ain't fair. That ain't right. This and that. This ain't that." Duh, everybody know that. But we still do it. And nobody is perfect. So everybody does a form of a test, and people do multiple tests, and you may not know about it. And people may not even realize what they doing and why they doing it, how they doing it, when they doing it, and be testing and getting over and taking advantage. And That's why my cousin said one time, I'm sure he got it from his daddy that I always tell y'all about. He said a relationship is 51-49. Now, somebody cute to my relationship is 100-100. And we get that same thing. Even if it's 100-100, then it's 101, or it's 99, and what the other number would be? 99 and 100, because somebody have to go the extra mile. So I could look at a high school relationship and I could see where the girl is manipulating the boy, and the girl is finessing the boy and playing on the boy's kindness. Go and this how I do human studies. Take today and give somebody in your circle $20. You take and get them $20, and then watch next week or in 2 weeks they come and ask you for $20. They never ask you for nothing. Give $20 to somebody who ain't never asked you for nothing, and then watch and see next time they need something or want something, they're gonna come to you. And then at that time, you're not gonna have it. And let them know, hey, unfortunately, I don't have it. You know, when I had it, I had a little extra. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Now, they might get mad and cut you off. Or they may never ask you again. That's your human study. That's human behavior. And so what it is, or somebody may ask you for something, hey, can I borrow this? And you say, yeah, and you let them borrow it. And then next thing you know, they come back again. Hey, can I borrow this? And they come back again. Hey, can I borrow this? And you keep saying, yeah, you keep saying, yeah. So then you start to think like, okay, at what point would this person say, I've asked to borrow from this person enough times, let me stop asking? At what point would they say that? They won't ever say that. 9.9 out of 10 people will never say that. Now, what they will say is, what they will do is stop asking after you tell them you don't have it. Now, when you tell them you don't have it, some will come again and again, and some they may never ask again. Some you have to tell 3, 4, 5 times, and eventually, after you've said it enough times, based on their personality and y'all relationship, they're gonna stop asking. And that's what you have to realize and understand. Then they will stop asking, and then you may never receive a request from them ever again, or it may be like a year later. And you think about it and be like, wow, like people don't mind getting over, don't mind testing you, don't mind testing to see who you are, what you are, why you are. And so you got to realize and understand that, and come to a place in your life where you could say, okay, I see, I get it. Like, kindness can be taken for weakness. And so I want you to realize and understand that if you scared of being tested, you're going to be single till you die. You're going to get tested. You're going to get tried. You may get pushed away and have to walk away. You may have to walk away completely before it work out. Point blank period. Like, you may have to walk all the way away. And I want you to realize that. And as you go to thinking about that and realizing that, then you get to a place to where you say, okay, I see what we got going on here. And now I'm going to have to put my foot down. I'm going to have to put my foot down and get to a place to where I can sidestep this here test. And after you sidestep the test, people going to get it. They're going to take and get it. They'll take and get the picture and be able to say, okay, I see what's going on here. And so I want you to understand that don't feel like this is just beneath you and just games and just so immature and so unfair. That's humans. Your mama tests you. Your daddy tests you. Your pastor tests you. Your school teacher tests you. Your boss tests you. Humans test humans. It is going to happen in every relationship. You're going to be tested. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be felt out. That's how a person learns you. That's how they learn how they could play with you. If they could play with you, what they can and can't do to you, that's how they learn it. So you got to realize and understand that and come to a place to where you're able to say, okay, I got to set boundaries here. I got to say no here. I got to do this, do that, so that they know, don't try me. Don't play with me. And then you able to establish them boundaries and that respect. And you're going to build from there. So understand that, get it in your spirit. Don't take offense to it. Take a lesson from it. Learn how to maneuver, learn how to say no, learn how to set boundaries, learn how to send a message to them to say, not the one, not the one, or the two, or the three. That's not going down with me. And then they learn how to treat you. They learn what to ask of you, what to ask from you. Some people, they just testing you. Like I'll be blessing people, blessing people, blessing people. And then they'll start coming for very minuscule things like, hey, can you buy me this piece of candy? And it's like, whoa, now I came to help with like a medical bill, like a real, like a piece of car note, a piece of insurance. Now you asking, can I get you just buy you some candy? Buy you can I get you a plane ticket because you just need to get away? Like that ain't a necessity. Like you don't like where you stay, so you want me to pay first and last month's rent to get you into a nice new luxurious place you can't afford? Like people will ask you for anything. And that's the same thing that's going to happen in your relationship. You're going to be asked for anything. If you're going to show that you'll cook every day, your person will have you cooking every day. If you're going to show that you'll cook and do the dishes, your person will have you cooking and doing the dishes every day. If you're going to show that you'll cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner and clean the kitchen all 3 times, and then you'll clean the house, then you'll clean the toilets, then you'll get on your bike to have sex, your person going to have you doing that every day. Whatever you show that you will put up with, that you will give, that you will do, a human being going to take it from you. They're going to take it from you. Point blank, period. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. That's just how it happens. That's human behavior. So understand, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be tried. And this is my quote that went viral that Dr. Phil used on his show. I mean, they posted it on his social media and everything. Thought it was Dr. Phil. That's my quote. The quote says, you teach people how to treat you by what you stop, what you allow, and what you reinforce. You teach people how to treat you by what you stop, what you allow, and what you reinforce. So, hey, get this through your spirit. Get this through your spirit. Get this together. Understand that. And realize that you get to step up, speak up, and you get to set the tone. But hey, God bless you. This is Tony Gaskins. All the important links is in the description. Thank you so much for the support. God bless you. And as soon as I was finishing the last video, that April 30th at 9 a.m. for the insurance got booked. So we booking into May now, unless we open some more calendars throughout my team. But God bless you. We trying to make sure we got all our affairs in order, all our ducks in a row. And so we cranking up and we working, we grinding. So if you don't have life insurance, please, by all means, don't let another day pass without clicking that right there, without clicking that link in that description and getting that together. So hey, God bless you, and we will be in touch. We'll talk soon.